choosing your packaging, it's one of the biggest calls you'll make for your brand. Today, we're putting two heavyweights in the ring, the rigid box versus the folding carton. Now, if you get this right, your packaging basically becomes your best salesperson. But if you get it wrong, you're leaving a huge opportunity on the table. So let's dive in. Just think about that for a second. Your packaging is the very first physical handshake between your brand and your customer. It sets the tone, it sets the expectation for absolutely everything that's inside. It's so much more than just a container. It's the opening line to your brand's whole story. So, the big question is, does the promise your packaging is making actually line up with the quality of your product? By the end of this explainer, you're going to have a crystal clear answer to that question. All right, let's meet our two contenders. In one corner, we have the heavyweight champion of luxury, the undisputed king of the premium feel, the rigid box. And in the other corner, the incredibly efficient, versatile workhorse of retail, the folding carton. First up, the rigid box. You can think of this as the luxury sedan of packaging. It's built on this really dense chipboard core, which is basically a heavy-duty compressed paperboard that's like 4 to 5 times thicker than a normal folding carton. It shows up pre-assembled, feels really substantial in your hands. It's designed to last. This thing isn't just a container. It's meant to be a keepsake. And you can see just how versatile they are. You've got that satisfying snap of a magnetic closure box, which is perfect for tech gadgets, or that elegant, slow reveal of a shoulder and neck box you see with luxury perfumes. Or even the drama of a slide-out drawer, which is just ideal for fine jewelry. This is the world of premium brands like Apple and Chanel. Now, let's talk about our other contender, the folding carton. This is the absolute backbone of the consumer goods world. It's made from a lightweight paperboard, and here's the crucial part. It's produced and shipped completely flat. That one little detail makes it a logistical powerhouse. I mean, it dramatically slashes shipping and warehousing costs. You run into these every single day. They are the true workhorses of retail. We're talking everything from the simple tuck-end box for your toothpaste to the sturdy auto-bottom box that holds your cereal. They're built for speed, efficiency, and grabbing your attention on a super crowded shelf. All right, the intros are over. It is time for the main event. We're going to score this fight across 4 critical rounds: durability, cost, the unboxing experience, and of course, logistics. Let's get ready to rumble. Round 1, durability. Look, there's no contest here. The rigid box is basically a fortress. With that dense chipboard core, it's built to withstand pretty much anything you throw at it. The folding carton, on the other hand, is more like a light shield. It does the job, but it is susceptible to dents and dings. So for pure brute force protection, the win goes to the rigid box. Easy. Round 2, cost. And this is where things get really interesting. I mean, look at the difference here. We're talking cents versus dollars per unit. Folding cartons are just incredibly cost-effective because of how they're made and how little material they use. Rigid boxes, well, they're an investment in perceived value. So what's the verdict? For anyone who needs to be smart with their budget or is pumping out huge volumes, the folding carton is the undisputed champion. No question. Round 3, the unboxing experience. Okay, in the age of Instagram and TikTok, this is a make or break moment. The rigid box delivers pure theater. It's that slow, dramatic reveal that people will literally film and post online for you. The folding carton is more about function. Get in, get the product, and you're done. So if you want to create a memorable post-purchase ritual, the rigid box takes the crown, hands down. Final round, shipping and logistics. And this right here is where the folding carton lands an absolute knockout blow. Because they ship flat, you can cram thousands of them onto a single pallet. Rigid boxes are bulky. They eat up warehouse space like crazy. So on pure, unadulterated efficiency, the folding carton wins decisively. It's not even close. So let's look at the tail of the tape. This table right here, this is your cheat sheet, your go-to guide for making the right call. On one side, you have the rigid box, all about that premium experience and high durability, but it comes at a higher cost. On the other side, the folding carton, a lean, mean, cost-effective machine that's absolutely perfect for retail. It's the classic trade-off, isn't it? Perceived value versus logistical prowess. So with all those trade-offs in mind, how in the world do you actually pick your champion? Let's get super practical about this. You're going to go with a rigid box when the packaging itself has a job to do beyond just holding the product. If it needs to justify a high price point, if it feels like a gift, if the thing inside is super fragile, or, and this is a big one, if you want your customers to do your marketing for you with unboxing videos, the rigid box is your answer. It's a silent marketing engine. Now you choose a folding carton when efficiency and scale are the name of the game. If you're fighting for eyeballs on a packed retail shelf, if you need to turn around new designs and promotions super fast, or if you're just dealing with massive production volumes, the folding carton is the smartest play you can possibly make, both financially and logistically. And hey, the numbers don't lie. Just look at this. Over 60% of the entire folding carton market is in food and beverage alone. That tells you everything you need to know, right? It's the perfect match for a high-volume, fast-moving industry that lives and dies by efficiency and shelf appeal. But hold on. What if I told you there's a third option? That this doesn't have to be an either-or decision. The smartest brands out there know this, and they use a secret weapon, the hybrid strategy. Think about a skincare brand, for example. For their individual serums and creams that they sell every day, they use simple, efficient folding cartons. But come the holidays, bam, they bundle those exact same products into a stunning, premium, rigid gift box. This lets them control costs day to day while seriously elevating the brand and capturing that premium gift revenue when it really counts. Okay, so let's bring this all home. As you get ready to make your final decision, it is so important to know where the entire industry is heading. Things are evolving so fast. We're seeing this huge push for sustainability, for smart packaging with QR codes, super minimalist designs. But there is one trend that is a total game changer in the battle we've been watching today: the rise of the collapsible rigid box. This right here, this is the innovation we have all been waiting for. It gives you that premium, heavy, luxurious feel of a rigid box, but get this, it's engineered to fold completely flat for shipping. It is the best of both worlds. It completely neutralizes the rigid box's single biggest weakness. So, at the end of the day, after all that, the choice really just boils down to this one simple idea. Are you optimizing for the experience, or are you optimizing for efficiency? If your brand's story is told through that powerful, tactile moment of unboxing, you choose the rigid box. If your story is about accessibility, volume, and winning on the retail shelf, you choose the folding carton. And so I'll leave you with this one question to guide your decision. It's probably the most important one you can ask yourself. Does my customer keep the box, or do they throw it away? Because if the answer is yes, that rigid box becomes a permanent ambassador for your brand, sitting in their home. And if not, a well-designed folding carton has already won the battle on the shelf. The choice is yours.